we're gonna watch the video, right? And then we're gonna go over the stuff. And I'm gonna try my best not to do too much pausing. Okay? Ready? Everybody ready? YouTube viewers ready?
Joy, unbound and everlasting.
I'm gonna pause here. I just gotta read her. 2-3 Slipstream. That's this card. That card's insane. You should put one in. Okay. You've drawn 16 cards. Got it. Brash.
Does it
More
concern
slipstreams.
you, our venture into the unknown?
Knowledge reveals our limits. Let us test them.
Accept my challenge!
That's a lot of cards. What the hell is Updraft? 4 mana 2/1. Shuffle a card into your deck and reduce its cost by 1. When I'm summoned, updraft your hand to grant me +1/+1 for each card updrafted. Can I choose to updraft more than 1?
Your drive towards your limits is admirable, brother. I can't beat it.
I'm sorry, what? Updraft your hand! Your hand! Not a card from your hand, your whole hand! Whoa!
Your drive towards your limits is admirable, brother. I can't beat it if you don't know him first.
I see a boat.
Your strength is lacking.
Slipstream. A slipstream that costs 0. Okay, yeah, no, you're deep. That's great.
Seize the initiative. What terrorizes you? Take me to them.
Wow. Excellent level up animation. Incredible level up animation. I want to see that one more time.
What terrorizes you? Take me to them.
That's so sick. Okay, what's she do? 2 mana, 3/4 brash, so she gets the +1/+1 treatment. On attack, create a slipstream. That's her normal thing. And deal 2 damage to all enemies and the enemy nexus. They cannot drop below 1 HP from this damage. Jesus Christ. So you can't kill things with it. It's not a skill, it just happens.
Swift, strong, she cuts the tides like a dancer. Come, test your might.
She stops brash blockers. Nice.
Kya!
A lot of burst stuff happening.
I gotta hold my agility. Let me
More
chase
brash.
Sublime!
What the hell was that?
Submit to ecstasy! The river bends but never breaks.
Ooh. Okay. That was a lot of stuff. Okay, so it's not elemental because it's not a skill, right? So you can't deluge it. It doesn't get pumped. God damn. Okay, you have drawn 16 cards. How hard is that? You start with 4. Does Mulligan count as another 4? Is Nilah here to actually just teach people how to Mulligan better? No, it doesn't, because that'd be really funny. You don't start with 4. Okay. All right. How hard is it to draw 16 cards? In a normal deck, not that hard. In a deck that gets to put your whole hand back in your deck and draw cards and you have a bunch of slipstreams, pretty easy. Like the curve of Nilah into V-Crash, Mr. Exuberant over here. So like the curve of Mr. Exuberant, Dedicant, even if you throw Nilah in number 2, right? Bop, bop, bop. All of a sudden, when this guy's summoned, you shuffle in your hand into your deck, and then you draw like 3 or 2 slipstreams, right? You're drawing like probably 1, you slipstream into another one, and you're just like gaming on people. Joint ending's really cool. We already know about this one. Oh no, sorry, we already know about Formless Blade, which is really cool. Joy Unending. 3 mana burst, give allies +1/+0 this round, and heal damaged allies too. Okay. It's elemental. Does it heal more? I mean, does it pump this if I deluge people? How does that work? Master Lookout. 1 mana, 2/1. Once you've drawn 3+ cards in a round this game, grant me +1/+1 in Brash. That's pretty easy. Tide Dancer, 6 mana, 3/5, small. When I'm summoned, draw Nilah. Let's go. An actual boat. We love boats. Each round when you play your 3rd card, give other allies +2/+0 and Brash this round. When I would gain fleeting, reveal me instead. Whoa, that's cool. Okay. So when you play your 3rd card, everything gets +2/+0 in Brash. And if you have a leveled Nilah, it's going to knock things down to, oops, I can't block Brash range. Right? And it gives everything Brash and extra power. But then you have the ability of, like, if you slipstream, the problem with fleeting draw is that if you hit your, like, big stuff and it's fleeting, you can't cast it. And it's bad because a lot of these decks that have tons and tons of, like, fleeting draw need to hit their big hitters, right? You need your Shelly, your Leviathans, that kind of stuff. But if you slipstream and it's fleeting, instead of getting fleeting, you just show it in your hand to your opponent. You're like, yeah, it's a boat. And then it doesn't have fleeting. And you just get to keep it. So if you don't have to worry about drawing it and having to discard it because you don't have 6 mana up. That's super cool. We already know about Deluge, which I'm very, very excited about. Although I have a feeling that Deluge is maybe not the most Nilah card. I feel like she's going to have some synergy with other stuff. Okay. So yeah, we talked about Updraft. And this is a new, like, keyword, right? Which means that we're going to see this more often. Also, is Updraft really, the Nilah card and not the Janna card? Right, that's what I feel about Deluge too. It's like, are you sure this is the Janna thing, right? Cool card though. What a weird design. What a weird design. When I'm summoned, Updraft, your whole hand goes away and you get +1/+1. Let's say an average of 5 cards on turn 4. Maybe 4. Let's just say 4. So he gets +4/+4. You lose 4 cards, you draw 2. So you basically, it's 4 mana, 6/5, discard 2. But every card that's put into your deck gets reduced by 1. Jinx synergy? Yeah. I don't want to, like, play Jinx with this. Oh, wow. I found the best comment in the thread. At Jason Florent. This is what they meant when they said they were adding draft. Sorry to have to break the news to you. That's really funny. Getting rid of more than 2 cards, it's card disadvantage. Yes, it is, but you have one of the most busted draw things we've seen in the game so far in Slipstream. You should easily be able to, like, create multiple Slipstreams, right? All right, how good is Nilah, period? A 2 mana 2/3 Brash is incredible. A 2 mana 2/3 Brash is really, really good stat line. That's really tough to, like, deal with. It's better than Fearsome in my opponent because it's really hard to put out, like, a 3/3 on turn 2, right? And Elise can get blocked by, like, a 3/1. And if your opponent plays an X3, you can just, like, deal damage to it. And then they can't do anything anymore. So 2/3 Brash, very strong. You need the attack trigger to get Slipstream in the top card of your deck, which is very good. And then her level up, even bigger, but it has the advantage of... It's Ganjo, thank you for the 9 months! It has the advantage of subscribing with Prime. Wow, thank you for the free sub. It has the advantage of dealing damage to everything that could block her. So you'd have to have at least 5 health to block an attacking level 2 Nilah. Formless Blade is a really good champ spell for her because it's very much like Samira, where their champ spell, like, complements the champion when they're on the board, right? Like, Samira already wants to be, like, activating Plunder and stuff like that, and a cheap pump spell is very, very, very good for Samira because it's going to be challenging and it has quick attack. So the power is more important than the health. And Damien, thank you for the Prime sub. And Nilah, it's important to get things out of brash range so that she's able to attack in. And also you could do it at burst speed, which keeps people from like being able to put something in front of her, right? Joy on ending, not super sold on that one. I don't know if that card's where you would play that one, because I don't think it would get pumped by Deluge. So not super high on that one, but we'll have to see. Yeah, and that's the new cards, right? Yeah, now we're just back to these ones. Oh, man. She's cool. That is... You guys said Ruben designed her? Because I absolutely believe that. That is 100% a Ruben card. Okay, well, I know I missed a couple that were on, like, Twitter yesterday or something. I missed, like, 2 cards that were in the reveals. But I can't find them. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Divine Whirlwind, 5 mana PNZ, Elemental, important for Deluge. If you've drawn 3+ cards this round, I cost 2 less. So they're going to benefit me for drawing cards. They're like, hey man, you want to draw cards? And I'm like, yeah, I want to draw cards. And they're like, do you want to get paid off for drawing cards? And I'm like, absolutely. So if you've drawn 3+ cards this round, I cost 2 less. Deal 3 to a unit and 2 to the enemy nexus. Or if you've cast a Deluge, it does 4 to a unit and 3 to the enemy nexus. I'm just saying. And like Kingsgrave mentioned, this is really important. You can formula into Divine Whirlwind. Because you draw 1 for turn, you formula, that's your 3, and you have the 3 mana for Divine Whirlwind. Hell yeah. You know what? You know what PNZ needed? Better cards. You're right. PNZ's been struggling for so long. What a poor region. I'm glad they're getting some help. This is sick. I love getting paid off for drawing cards. I'm happy we're seeing something that does a lot of damage for Deluge. Okay. Galesong Flock. Seraphine will double it if you drum soul it, or if you updraft it, just saying. 5 mana PNZ slow. Good, more PNZ stuff. Summon a Galesong Swallow. We don't know what that is, right? We don't know what this is, a Galesong Swallow. And grant it +1/+1 for each other elemental spell and skill you played this game. Draw 1. Okay, so here's the question. It's called Galesong Flock. So it seems like, if I'm reading this correctly, you summon a bird and give it +1/+1 for each one. So if you have played 5 elemental spells, you get 5 burbs, and they get +5/+5. I think that's how it is. So it's probably, like Cobalt Blue saying, it's probably just a 1/1. It's probably something, like, pretty small. Oh yeah, and then it draws a card, you know, because why not, right? Why not? Huh. Spell or skill. Elemental spell or skill. These just 1 burb? But then why is it called Flock? Why is it Galesong Flock? Right? I guess it does draw a card, and that would be like really powerful if you get a bird for every 1. That would be like insane. That would be really powerful. Like really powerful. Rhyme Pack is a pack. Okay, so we're just gonna, it's just 1. We're deciding it's just 1. Because like if you played 2 elemental cards, this is your 3rd one, and it's 5 mana, make 3 3/3s. Like that'd be way too good, right? Kelthon, thank you for the tier 1 and the 3 months. So we're just gonna say it's 1 bird, perhaps with a keyword, like quick attack. And it gets +1/+1, and you draw 1. That's what we're going with. That's what we're deciding. I think this card could still be very good. Or elusive. That's true. That bird does look very elusive. We'll have to see. Because how I rate this card depends on like what is on the thing. This card I think is just already like good. I think this is just a strong card. We'll have to see what like the elemental champion that we can't guess who it is. Definitely not. With all the wind references and things. We'll definitely never be able to guess who it is. But when they come out, we'll need to see kind of what they do to tie it together. Jay Sensational bets it's Sione. I'll take that bet. Who is this? So this is Nilah's boat. That's Nilah. And this is the creature in the art. This is a gigantic ass unit. That thing better be big.